Hey folks, thanks for tuning in again. Nigel here with my buddy Henry, and we are yet again in some deep snow, some deep doo-doo. Sun is going down now. Usually I would go further, but just in behind me here, I'm gonna hike probably only a couple meters into the woods and try and find a place to set up. I think we're done hiking for now. I'm not gonna be able to travel far. It's above knee deep in the woods there, even with these giant snowshoes. So let's get in the bush. Let's get in the woods. Henry, let's go. Let's go set up camp, bud. Let's get out of here. Well, I'm gonna actually keep going because I had a quick search around and there's no firewood, no dead standing. And of course this snow is just getting deeper and deeper here. Walking on the lake, the road coming up here was actually closed, at least the road to get in closer to these lakes. So not only did I leave a bit late, but a couple hiccups along the way. The place that I hope to get to, I'm not going to get to at all. There's no way I'm getting to it. Okay. So it looks like we got to get to the end of this lake now. About 15 minutes or so, and no matter what, we gotta set up there because we don't have much daylight left. It's not a big deal. Got my headlamp obviously, and it's just nice for filming, you know? Okay. Ooh, that was tough. Snow drifts all over the lake, so it gets deep and then shallow. Across the lake here, I can see a ton of dead standing, so I'm gonna scoot around and get in there. Sun's going down, at least behind the mountains, so we do have time left for daylight, but good boy, let's go. I'll get shelter set up for you real quick. Oh boy. Alright guys, this is where I'm gonna have to do it, right here. This is where we're setting up camp. I am very tired. I was not expecting no trail to be broken in. Usually the trail keeps going for another few kilometers, but that's all right. We are here. There's dead wood all around, so this is the spot. Henry, I think Henry's done with the hiking anyway. I'm in the trees here because obviously the snow isn't as deep, and I would like to try and get to the ground. Yeah, I gotta stop getting picky here. Okay, let's get to work here. Hi. Okay, let's get, you know, first things first, I'm getting Henry something to lay down on. Okay, Henry, now, this is not a toy, remember? This is gonna help you. Not a toy. I'm gonna try in here. I wanna see how deep the snow is here. Sort of in this general area. Henry, lay down. Lay down. Lay down, buddy. Thing about the mountain dog breed, which is the breed that seems most prevalent with Henry, he's crossed with a poodle, is they always like to be involved with whatever we're doing, whatever I'm doing, or their owner is doing. They don't like to sit still. They're bred to be working dogs, and they'll only really chill, obviously, unless they're really tired, or if their owners, me, is taking a breather. Problem is, I'm a bit rushed right now, so well, the snow is quite deep. Ooh. So I don't think I'm getting to the bottom of it. Starting to get down to the twigs. Is that the ground? I hope so. I hope it's just not the top of the bushes. Ooh, that's hard on the back. No, I think that's ground. Excellent. Well, that's good for the fire. That's very good. I think I'll build the fire where Henry is not gnawing on a stick. Okay. If you haven't guessed already, no tent this time. So we're doing sort of a snow trench slash tarp setup. Should be good. So always exciting when you're at sort of a new location, even if it is the same place at a new site, I guess. Oh. You know, I think fire pit's gonna go right here. Right there. Okay. Let's see if this is the right length. I think maybe we'll sleep lengthwise. So it needs a bit more headroom. Anyway, if you can move, please. I guess I could dig on this side for now. Okay. Fire pit right there. Ooh, we got a prickly. Yeah, I gotta watch out for those. I could dig all the way to the ground fully, but then it will get uneven with no way to really form it to my back. Okay. Okay. All right, now for firewood. There's quite a bit around. Nothing huge though that I can see that's close. Okay, let's go. Well, actually, before firewood, Henry needs his food. Henry, you want some food? There you go. Oh, it's still in it. Go ahead. Okay, stop. Ghost head. Ghost head. Go ahead. Woohoo! Well, right near my camp, there's a decent piece right there. Oh. Okay. Henry, these snowshoes are not so good. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely pine. Excuse me, my friend. That one's right next to my camp, so let's leave that for now. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Here we go, Henry. Excuse me. I can definitely go around you if that's what you'd like. Super hard to get around. Henry! Careful, it's awfully deep here. There's some smaller pieces here. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Smaller pieces that we can use. Whoa. Man, this snow just collapses right underneath you. Not easy. There are just a ton of these dead branches everywhere near me, so that's probably going to have to be my main source of wood until I gather the courage to venture into the 10 feet of snow. I need this one to tie to, I think. Well, that's easy. Don't even need a saw then, I guess. Okay. And man, oh man. Well, everything's just snapping. Everything's just snapping right off. Yeah, it's starting to get dark now, so I'm gonna collect another handful and then get the fire started. All these gnarly pine twigs are perfect. Knock all the snow off it, of course. Henry, please leave it. This is crucial for our firewood. Okay, out of the fire pit. Here, you want a piece? Go get it! Yeah, the twigs are pretty wet, so this could be challenging. We'll see. Another thing you can do is cut into the bark a bit and get rid of the soaked layer. Okay. I'm gonna get a bunch more twigs here. A little flame is going, but not enough. Okay, just as I was collecting twigs, the flame kind of started up on its own, so Henry's barking at squirrels or birds. I figure he's probably going to be barking in the night because it's his first time sleeping under the stars. Well, partially under the stars. Henry, you do not touch that. Just birds, buddy. That's all it is, just birds. Okay, tough guy. What are you gonna do? I'm just going to keep tending to this real quick, and then I should start building my shelter here. Henry, come. Come here. What's this? Come here. Good boy. Sit. Good. Well, Henry does not want to lay down, but there it is. Okay, now how am I going to set up this tarp? Oh, Henry likes the string. How indeed. Oh, Henry, down. No, you do not jump. Let me just think here. That rope is not for you, friend. Oh. I was a little worried when I first started to try for this fire that everything was too wet. I don't have a lot of fire starter with me, so alright, how am I going to do this? Maybe from that tree to that tree? Yeah. Oh, Henry. Henry wants the string. I should have got... I need my snowshoes for this, I think. Nope. Not today, Junior. This thing's just getting covered in snow. Okay, let's do this side first. What is that, Henry? Is that a plane? Is that an aeroplane? Man, that firewood's really good. Really orange flames. That's good. Hopefully I can find more of that. Okay. A nice taut line. Yeah. And then the downside, and I wasn't really thinking of this, of doing this after the fire, is there's always that danger of getting sparks on it, or having it fall in the fire. Yeah, let's try it this way. It's probably the latest start I've ever had. Usually I'm up here by noon. Like at the site by noon or close to 1. And I got here at what, like 3? I'm just going to start with a double overhand knot while I get things adjusted. I'm going to tie the other end of the ridge line to the other end of the big tree. Well, you can barely see me now, obviously getting dark. Tarp is kind of crappy, but I'm satisfied with it. It's not supposed to be windy. And it's not supposed to really snow tonight either, so Henry's whining a bit. I assume because he's either bored or he's starting to get cold. He's not shivering yet, but I'm going to get this ground sheet down. Henry, does that stick good? I notice you don't like your sleeping mat. This is not good. Okay, well I'm all set up. The camp is good to go. Fire is going nicely. Still got to get that big source over there, big tree. Water's boiling. Definitely melting. Oh. So, quick update here. So I'm out here about an hour and a bit drive. First time out with Henry without a tent. I've got the bedding all set up. I've dragged him over. I've tried to course him with food. And he's refusing to lay on the mat. Now, I can't tell if he's cold or not. He's not shivering. He's covered in the balls of snow, so I'm like removing those. But I'm not really confident this is going to work, if I'm completely honest with you. Not very confident. Now, I'm about 45-minute hike back to my car. So, the thought is crossing my mind right now to bail. But we're gonna see. We got a delicious dinner tonight. We've got we've got everything set up. We're good to go. It's just I'm not sure Henry is good to go, and that's on me. That's on me. I was a little overconfident, I think, with his performance on the last one. I mean, he was soaking, and he never shivered once, and he dried out quick too. That's the thing. He dried out really quick inside the tent. The reasoning behind not bringing the tent this time is one, because I'm not going to be bringing the tent every single time. It's just not going to happen. So I wanted to get Henry used to it, you know. And actually, the tent was super wet. Like I mentioned, Henry getting dry in there. Well, all that moisture went on the roof and the walls and the floor. There was puddles in the tent. So it wasn't really a sustainable living space. And I figured it would be a lot easier to get snow off the bed, especially since it's a bit colder. You just, with no limited space, just take it out and dust it off. Or pick it up and dust it off. Anyway, so I'll keep an eye on Henry, and I'll keep you guys updated as well. I mean, we're all set up. We're all set up. We're all set up, Henry. All I need you to do is just warm up on this sleeping pad that's right next to me. You're supposed to relax when I relax. So I'm gonna chill here. See if I can get him to come over and relax near me. If I can, then great. Give him a chance to warm up. As it stands now, he's just laying in the snow. I know he can handle it, but it's going to be a bit colder tonight. So I'm going to get this fire rocking again and check back with you. Henry finally is settled down on the mattress. I had to drag him by the collar and hold him there so that he would feel the warmth. At least that was the idea. So he's just down beside me, hard to see with the night and everything. So I don't know. My guys, I'm going to be honest. My confidence with this guy is shattered. I'm highly considering going home right now. Hiking the 45 minutes back. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure everything will be fine in a few minutes here as I regain my confidence. But I really don't want to put Henry through more than he can handle. I don't want to scare him or give him any bad experiences, you know. Off camera, I went over and felled another tree, dead standing tree. So I'm going to have to go back to get another piece eventually. I should have just tried to drag the whole thing over here, but I did not have the energy to do that. But I'm going to chill with Henry here for a bit, see if he gets warmer. He is under some blankets here, so hopefully he gets warmer, and we're just taking things one step at a time here.
He is sleeping. He is finally resting. That's a good boy. That's nice.
Okay guys, so quick update here. I've got this fire going pretty well. And I've got Henry relaxing on the bed where he should be. So things are looking up. Things are looking good. I just went back to the felled tree and cut 4 good logs. And I can always go back. Now, every time I go back, Henry follows me and then gets his paws and his fur full of snow again. So I'm going to try and limit that, obviously. But next step is going to be a tough one, getting the dinner prepared. Now, Henry gets a little crazy near food, so thankfully it's mostly prepped already. It's just a matter of warming it up. But more on that in a bit. For now, I'm going to get Henry settled in again, and this fire roaring again. He seems to be learning a little bit. He seems to be recognizing that this bed is a place of warmth, and the fire, it actually dried the top part of Henry pretty well. So, yeah, things are looking positive now. I've definitely got a bit more confidence towards staying the night, thankfully, because I do not want to pack up right now. But I will do whatever is necessary. So, but that's good. Henry's looking good now. This might be a doable night. Okay, dinner time is upon us. It is upon us, and so I've been waiting for these coals to die down a bit. For dinner tonight we have chicken rigatoni. It's a good one. It's a good meal. It's oh so good. If you haven't tried it, please look up recipes and give it a shot. It's very unhealthy, so I will say that, very unhealthy, but once in a blue moon, like every time you go out in the woods, it's a good time. So first things first is I got to get the chicken going. So got my grill over there. I just got to get these logs situated so I can place my grill and get the chicken on. Let's do it. Just got to move the coals. Move the coals. Okay, that should be good. That also should be good. Okay, chicken time. Let's get the chicken. Uh-oh. Gotta be careful there. So these are chicken thighs. Chicken thighs. Okay, we're gonna leave those on for a bit. Excellent. Next step will be, well, I gotta get the pot going here. All right. Oh, let's get that chicken off there. It's starting to succumb to the flames. Can you see the pot? Yes, you can. I've made myself a eating utensil because I forgot my fork. Again. Once again. Oh. Just in the snow. That's it. Okay. In the ash. There we go. Gotcha! I gotcha! Okay, and we're going to probably cut that up a little bit. And next, we are going to put in the peppers, because those can simmer for a while. And in fact, I think there's a hole in this bag. Okay. Well, Henry's getting up here. He smells the food. I really wish he would not get up. Okay, so I got my heavy cream and tomato sauce mixture. And we're putting that right on. Henry, that will give you diarrhea. Back away slowly, please. Let's put the cover on there so we don't get ash. And now we wait. We wait a little longer. Okay, next, my favorite part of this, the black olives. Let's get it in there. Oh yeah. And we may as well put in the spices. We got cayenne and a little bit of steak spice, just for a little bit of that. Oh, that's a lot. It's a lot of cayenne. Henry, you do not want to touch the cayenne. And you know what? Let's put in the last ingredient. You may as well. Actually, you know what? No. Let's let that boil down, or reduce a little bit, because we are running out of room. Now we wait. Now we wait. Waiting. Henry. Just a constant search for firewood, and this, my friends, is beautiful. It's always good when you don't have to cut it. This is the piece of wood that burnt so nicely when I first started the fire. And that black smoke, orange flame, right there. Excellent. Let's get it thawing next to the fire, huh? Oh, it's steaming. I don't know if you can see that through the smoke. Or through the steam, rather. But I'm trying to reduce the sauce. It's awfully watery. But it's getting down to a level I'm happy with. So let's get some noodles in there. Probably made too much. So we might just eat some of these right now. Plain old noodles. Whoop. That's looking good, folks. That's looking delish. I put a lot of chilies in there too. Burning my lips. We're going to let that simmer for a while longer here. Get it reduced so it's less watery. And we're going to have some dinner. Henry is, he's covered by many blankets, many sleeping bags. So he's doing better. He's doing better. Just as I sit down to eat, we got the smoke coming my way. We got some smoke coming our way there, Hen. Hey there, Henry. Alright, here we go. Chicken riggies. Sauce is creamy. Just as it should be. And here we go. My favorite part, an olive. If I could balance it on this fork. Nothing like it, folks. Oh man, that chicken's good. If you like thighs, chicken thighs, that's the meat to put in here. It's got such a good flavor to it. A lot more flavor than just a simple breast. I know that's a little pretentious. I once went to a chicken shack. Or no, it was a what do you call those? Mobile food truck. Food truck. That is. That's food truck. That's the word. I asked or I just asked simply, do you guys have any chicken breast? And the dude's like, we don't have that unflavorful, gross meat here. Or something along those lines. I'm like, okay. I'll have a thigh, I guess. Oh, spicy. Gotta love the spice. I've got only half of a tum for heartburn, so I'm gonna use that wisely. All the calories that I burnt today, they will be regenerated. Regeneration. Oh. Yeah, and if you're able to, barbecue that chicken. Or grill that chicken and put it in. Those pieces of char really add to it. So it's cooling down quite a bit. The wet spots on the sleeping bag are starting to freeze. And that's pretty close to the fire, so I'll make sure to snuggle with Henry tonight, for sure. Oh. I've got pretty much every last piece of wood on the fire now. I've got some long pieces, so they're going to last a while. It should keep us warm for the first part of the night, when we hunker down. I think it's going to be another early night tonight, guys. I don't want to be roaming around too much longer. There's more wood over there. But I don't want Henry out of the bed anymore. So I'm going to keep him in the bed as long as possible. But yeah, this was challenging. This was challenging mentally. It all started off wrong too. If I had more time, I would have probably felt better about the whole thing. But by the time I got here, it was turning dark. I do hope that that Henry doesn't forget about what he's learned today. I was asking around whether you need to train your dog to stay on the air mattress and the sleeping bag in weather like this or snow like this. And I've heard it's just you show by example. You wait till they're cold and then put them in a place that's warm, and that's how they learn. So that's what we're doing. I'm sweating now. Wow. Oh man. I sure hope Henry stays put tonight and doesn't feel the need to roam around. I'm gonna put him behind me, next to the back part of our shelter, so that he's got to go through me to get out. That way I can grab him. It's definitely going to be an early morning though, for sure. I'll be surprised if I sleep in at all. Oh, getting full here. Getting full. Okay, I'm gonna save the light. Probably heading to bed pretty soon. Ooh. Goodness gracious. Okay, Henry. Time to get tucked in, my friend. Oh boy. Oh, that's a good boy. That is great. That is good stuff there, friend. This is what I need from you. Just a little bit of cooperation. Okay, guys, we are like 3 feet from the fire. We should be fine from embers. I really don't care if I get holes in my sleeping bag. But we're going to be warm tonight, that's for sure. Henry is shivering a bit, but we're going to get him zipped up. And he's not going to be roaming at all. I'm going to make sure of that. That's a good boy. I know you're shivering. Let's get you wrapped up. Good boy. That's nice. He's right with you, right here. Say goodnight to the folks. That's a good boy. Alright guys, I'm gonna head to bed. It's all just a learning experience. That's all that is. I gotta learn Henry's limits. And this was definitely a lesson in that. So he's good now, thankfully. No need to jaunt back to the car. So I will see you all in the morning. Hopefully I don't suffer with heartburn tonight. All right, guys. Good night, Henry. Say good night. Say good night to the folks. All right, guys. Good night. Good night. I just had to acknowledge how wonderful this setup is. The fire is so warm, and the heat seems to be, since there's no wind, it seems to be sort of staying in this area. Might be reflecting off the log right here, not sure. But it's a beautiful star, no clouds in the sky, stars are out. And here where I am, there's no light pollution other than the fire. So I can see quite a lot. The good thing about this wood, it is pine, which is surprising, but it's not bursting embers everywhere. I guess cedar is more renowned for that, but whatever the reason, it's so lovely. Now that Henry is nice and warm, I'm nice and warm. It actually started snowing a little bit. I guess a cloud came through, and thankfully now it's clear. Forecast was for no snow, just clouds, so. May not be saying this in a couple hours, but this is wonderful. This is great. I love how this has turned out. The highs and lows of being out in the woods, I guess. pretty comfortable here too. A few bulging spots, but overall, this is pretty good. Oh. Alright guys, this time it's good night. Unless something happens, or unless I want to show me stoking the fire in an hour or so. I'll see y'all in the morning. Good night. Oh, good morning. I have slept maybe an hour. Maybe an hour. It's 4:30. I had to get this fire going again, so I had to go back to the felled tree and cut a bunch more pieces. Henry decided to get up. He had to go number 2. So I figured it was a good time to go get more wood since he was up and at 'em already. I've been super concerned that he's just going to get up and wander off, so that's probably why I haven't slept too well yet. Just sort of that in between being awake and asleep for a bit there. Also got some good heartburn going. The Tums worked for a bit. I had to resort to eating a bit of charcoal from the fire. Oh, but this fire is nice and warm now. Probably gonna get up as soon as if I'm awake, as soon as it gets light, I'm gonna pack up and head out probably. Oh boy. See Henry down there? Oh, he's nice and cozy now. Yeah, he's a good boy. Alright guys, see you when it's light out, maybe. Good morning. Well, Henry's up. That means I am getting up. It's just getting light now. It is 7:30. It's chilly. It's a little nippy. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna get packed up real quick here. I got the fire stoked up a little bit with the remaining wood that I have, just to keep warm while I pack her up here. But let's get out of this body satchel and get to it. Okay, let's go. Henry's sleeping bag is damp. Damp as damp. Henry's just exploring in the woods, you know, not a care in the world. Okay. The good thing about this cheap rope is you don't got to worry about saving it. At least I don't. Not in times like these. Yeah, Henry's taking the path home already. Alright, here we go. I'm packed up, just gotta put the fire out a little bit better. Henry, you ready to go home? You wanna go home? You want to go home? You're not impressed. You're not impressed, are you? Come here. Come here. Come. Henry, come. No. He's not happy. Okay, Henry, I'll get you out of here. I will get you out. Not to worry. Not a happy camper. Bloody snowshoes on. Okay, I'm gonna put this fire out and then, I mean it's basically out, but put some snow on it, and then we're off. Yeah, good boy. Okay guys. We are ready to go. We're on our way right now, actually. Well, that was a challenge. That was a challenge. Definitely a confidence tester, a confidence booster, perhaps, because we got through the night. But we got to get going because Henry is not liking the snow any longer here. So maybe a bit too much for his first time, but. We survived, and he's doing fine. We'll be in the car in a matter of minutes, so we're gonna get going. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a happy holidays and a happy new year. And if you like this one, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, a thumbs down. If you want to see more of these videos, hit that subscribe button. Leave a couple comments as well. Let me know what you think. All right, guys, take care. Henry, let's get out of here.